Hey, what's up, you beautiful people? I'm the Danger Dave, and today, ladies and gentlemen, I have a treat for you. A very special episode. So, this is a little different than what I normally post, because I normally post stuff about coffee and video games. That's basically the big part of my channel, is those two things, just being highly caffeinated and playing video games. But those of you who may not know me, I'm a big metalhead. I know I may not exactly look it, because somebody I work with kind of brought it to my attention because I know I love metal music. It's not the only music I listen to. I listen to a little bit of everything, and I definitely love basically all music. But metal is really the one that I listen to the most. And if you've seen at Walmart, they've had these Walmart exclusive colored vinyls. And they've had Metallica albums. And I really wanted to get my hands on all of them. But unfortunately, money, I can't just drop that kind of money. But there was two I really wanted: Master of Puppets and Ride the Lightning. And, well, to nobody's surprise, they didn't have Master of Puppets, because we all know that Master of Puppets is the best Metallica album ever created and brought to us on this mortal plane of existence. It is the holy grail. Like, if you have an original pressing of Master of the Puppets, you cling on to that SOB with your life, man, because it is so precious. But the two that I was able to grab is their debut album, Kill 'Em All, and the one that I really wanted the most, Ride the Lightning. This is my personal favorite album. We'll talk a little bit about them in each. I'll go over each one individually. But yeah, man, this is the two I picked up. And I would have picked up Master of Puppets and had Master of Puppets and Ride the Lightning, but they didn't exactly have that one. So I got these two instead, which you can't really go wrong with either of these albums because they are just so fucking good. Man, they are so good. And the funny thing about these albums, ladies and gentlemen, was they were the last ones that Walmart actually had. And it's kind of funny, they were kind of hidden. Because they had plenty of Black albums, they've had plenty of Injustice for All, and there was even a Hardwired to Self-Destruct album. And these two, well, this one was hidden way behind that entire facing of Black albums, Injustice albums. And this motherfucker was hidden behind a goddamn Trolls album. Like, who the fuck buys a Trolls vinyl? Like, it was so weird. I was like, what the hell is this? But it kind of looked like these were hidden. And it kind of makes me think someone was hiding them so they could buy them. But sorry, I bought them for myself because I really wanted them. And these are Walmart exclusives because the vinyls themselves are actually colored a different color. Each one is different. And that's really what made me want to get them, is because they're just so unique. Now, these are actually the first albums of vinyls, anyway, that I've actually owned, because I've never really had the money to get an original pressing, because those SOBs are expensive. And while I would like to get like a re-release one, I never really found myself having the time to just sit down and listen to a record, just because I'm usually a pretty busy man. But I'm definitely going to find the time to listen to these bad boys, because so good, man, so good. So first off, we're going to go with their debut album, Kill 'Em All. And this is an unboxing. I have not taken these out of the plastic, and if they had two more, I would have probably kept one in plastic and listened to them. But I do want to listen to them. So this is going to be not really an unboxing, kind of like an unwrapping of sorts. But yeah, this is their debut album, Kill 'Em All, folks. And before Metallica became the thrash and metal icons that they are known for today, folks, they were really just kind of covering really obscure songs that really nobody ever heard of. In fact, they were so obscure that the first time they got into the studio to record an album, the guy was like, all right, we want this song, we want this song, this song, and this song. And they were like, well, that's great and all, but those aren't our songs. They're cover songs. They hadn't actually ever made their own material. And this is the debut album for them. And this Kill 'Em All is Metallica at their most raw, their most unrefined. And this album is their most nasty, most evil album, and you can really hear it when you listen to Kill 'Em All. You know, they haven't really refined that sound that would basically make them famous, that Metallica sound, but still, it's also unmistakably Metallica at the same time. And I love that. I love seeing the beginnings of really anything, whether it's an artist or a video game or a book or a comic series. I love seeing them, you know, you see that spark of brilliance in them and you know they're headed to great things, but they haven't really just honed that edge. They're not razor sharp. You know, instead of being like a knife, they're more like a fucking chainsaw in this album. So let's go ahead and unbox this bad boy. And always remember, folks, when dealing with vinyls, you have to treat them with respect. You know, they are a little fragile, and so you need to really treat them with the respect that they deserve. I got a little cloth right here, clean cloth, so it's not sitting on the nasty wood. Not saying that it's clean, not clean underneath, because it definitely is, but I just wanted to keep it as pristine and as precious as I possibly can. And you gotta treat these things with the respect they deserve. You know, handle them with care, like a pair of boobs. I couldn't say that one with a straight face. But alright, folks, let's go ahead. And I don't use a knife opening these guys, because you could cut them or possibly nick them. So I'm actually going to just kind of fingernail pick it. The plastic is not that thick. Pull it off nice and slow. Hadouken! Okay. So, there it is, folks. There it is. Get you a good look at the cover. And then I will definitely let you guys get a good look at the back here. Looks pretty fucking sick. And it looks pretty clean. You know, I don't see any, like, nickings or cuts or boxing, really, to speak of. It looks really good. It looks like it's been taken care of. Alright, so let's see what's inside. Come on. Come the papa. Oh, that's sick. You get the, yeah, it's a track listing, and you got this really good photo right here, folks, of the Metallica Kill 'Em All concert. It looks really good. And on the back, you got the track listing for all the songs. This is really cool. It's black and white. It's not colored, but that's fine. Man, fucking Cliff Burton, man. He was a beast bassist, man. He's like literally my favorite bassist because he was just so fucking good. Like, when I get to heaven, I just want to go see Randy Rhoads and fucking Cliff Burton just play something. I don't care if it's the fucking theme song to that 70s show. I just want them to play something, because how fucking badass would that be, man? So good. Okay. Come on. Come out the papa. Utmost care. Utmost care. Okay. We got you. Okay. I'm going to lay you there. And as all new albums do, they come in like this little protective like sleeve, which you always want to keep those. Always keep your sleeves, just to keep your albums looking nice. You don't want to scratch or nick them at all. All right. I'm going to take this little protective... Oh, no, you don't. Okay. This fucking looks sick, man. It looks so good. Come on. I know you're shy, but you got to come up for the audience. Okay. I'm going to lay you... Trying not to get my fingers on the album as much as possible. this bad boy. So how you handle albums, ladies and gentlemen, is you want to hold them like this. You never, ever want to get your fingerprints on them, because that's just no bueno. Trying to reorient myself here so I can show you guys. Look at this bad boy. It's actually really cool. Like, you can see, like, I don't know if you can see this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to get a little closer. Hopefully you guys can see it. There's like this marbling, like this swirl to it. It looks so sick. So this is, what side is this? This is side 1, so this comes with Hit the Lights, The Four Horsemen, Motor Breath, Jump in the Fire, Anesthesia, Pulling Teeth. Jesus Christ, if you have not listened to Anesthesia, Pulling Teeth, go listen to that. It's fucking awesome. Cliff Burton was a beast. You got Whiplash, and then you got Phantom Lord, No Remorse, Seek and Destroy, and Metal Militia. This is really cool, guys. I am so happy that I got this. I'll let you guys get another look at it. Really, really cool stuff, guys. Woo! Slipped out of my hands. I did wash my hands before I touched this. You should be washing your hands anyway. Go wash your hands, you nasty! But, yeah, this looks really cool, folks. Maybe you can see the marbling better on this side. Can you see it? I hope you can. I'll definitely find out when I go into editing. Man. A little dust on it. Nice, man. Okay. I'm going to put you back in your protective covering. And that was Kill 'Em All, folks. Looked really good. Really good. I didn't really know what to think of, like, the color stuff, because I didn't know if it was just like a cheap gimmick that Walmart was doing to sell albums or what, but it actually looked really good. Come on, don't be difficult for Papa. There you go. Sweet, man. I'm impressed. It looks really good. We're going to slide you back in there. All nice like. Okay. Now, on to the big boy, ladies and gentlemen. I mentioned that this album, Ride the Lightning, is my personal favorite Metallica album. We all know that Master of Puppets is the best album they've ever made. Like, if you don't agree with that, get the fuck off my channel. Just kidding, folks. But I'm not. But my personal favorite has always been Ride the Lightning. And I don't know why. It's just the one I always go back to and listen to the most. It's this collection of songs. Fight Fire with Fire, Ride the Lightning, For Whom the Bell Tolls, man. When the fucking apocalypse rolls around and the sky cracks open and the song will be raining down unto us mortal men and women will be For Whom the Bell Tolls. Search your feelings, you know this to be true. Fade to Black, so good. Trapped Under Ice, a criminally underrated song by Metallica. I love that song. No release from my cryonic state. What is this? I've been stricken by fate. Escape, it's a filler song. In fact, they had finished this complete album, and they actually got a call saying that they needed to do just one more song for the album to make it longer. It is a filler song. It doesn't really sound like Metallica to me, to be quite honest. It sounds more like maybe a Motley Crue song or a Guns N' Roses song. I don't really know. I just know it doesn't really sound like a Metallica song, and it doesn't really fit with the album listing. Like, after that, you got Creeping Death and The Call of Cthulhu. Like, it just, I don't know, Escape just doesn't fit, you know? It's that one piece that it's just like you could get rid of it and you would lose nothing. It's not a bad song, per se. It's just didn't need to be there at all. But this has always been my personal favorite. And a buddy of mine at work mentioned to me that Dave Mustaine actually worked on a lot of these songs, and maybe it's that Dave Mustaine influence that I like. Maybe, I don't know. I just know that this album is fucking killer, especially Ride the Lightning. Man, the fucking intro to that. Just the pounding drums and the guitar and just the fucking solo. That's my favorite guitar solo of all time, man. It's one of those songs that you like play in your car and you just fucking speeding down the road at like fucking 90 and a 30 and you have the cops on you. But it's worth it. But yeah, I really, really, really love this album. So let's go ahead and unwrap this bad boy, shall we? Now, if we had a listing of like the all-time best Metallica albums, Master of Puppets would without a doubt be number one. Because this was the second album they did after Kill 'Em All. And then Master of Puppets came, and like you can see the evolution. Like when they came to this is just full pounding, full throttle thrash, and I love it, ladies and gentlemen. Just can't get enough of this album. And do it slow like, oh, fucking bunch! Okay, wow, this guy also looks really good. I'm not seeing any nicks or cuts on it. So we'll let you guys get a little bit better look at it right here. You can see it there. And then, of course, on the back, picture of all four of them. Track listing. Looks really good. Nice. So what do we got in here? Oh, okay, this one's in color. Okay, maybe it's not. We'll set you there real quick. Cliff Burton, James Hetfield, Lars, and Kirk. Some good photos there, ladies and gentlemen. And then, of course, on the back, there is a piece of plastic. Get out of here, you. Track listing. This also looks really good. Okay, we're going to sit you down nice and neat. I can see there's something else in there. What the hell is that? Huh? What is this? It's a fucking electric chair! That's so cool. What was the concert? Was that in Mexico City, Mexico? Where they had the fucking electric chair come down and the fucking lightning Tesla coils hit it? It was fucking sick, man. Okay, this is a digital... Okay, you get a digital copy of this if you ever want it. So that's nice. If you ever want it digitally. Like I always said, vinyls always sound better than CDs or digital, just because they do. Hang on, was there one in Kill 'Em All? You can really tell I didn't plan this, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm kind of unprepared for this one. I just kind of jumped into the fire on this one. Let me pull you out real quick. Did you have one? You did have one. Okay, I did not see it in there the first time. This is the Kill 'Em All one. Got the classic bloody hammer right there. And then you got your redeeming ones. Now, if you guys steal that from me, I honestly don't mind. If you steal the things, I don't mind, honestly. So if you want to use them, go ahead. Like I said, I don't mind, because I have the vinyls, and I have these on CDs as well. So, let me put you back into your beautiful case. Now, these were just the two that I got. I thought about getting the Black Album, Injustice, and Hardwired, but I only really had a little bit of money to work with. I didn't want to go too fucking crazy. But they did have all five. They had Ride the Lightning. No, they had Kill 'Em All, Ride the Lightning, Master of Puppets, and Justice for All on the Black Album. My Walmart did not have Master of Puppets, but they did have the Black Albums. And I can just already see the blue hue of it in there. Oh my god, I can just see through the fucking paper. That it is going to be sick. It's so cool. I can't wait to roll it out. I can't tell you guys how happy it is I got this. It's so good! Just pulling it out halfway, folks. Holy mother of fucking God. Good God! Look at it! It's so fucking cool! This is bad the fuck ass, man. I cannot express in mere human words how cool this is. This looks really fucking tight, man. Like, the blue and the blue marbling just looks so good. Get a closer look at that, guys, if you can see it. I know my camera's a little low. It's so cool, man. It's so mesmerizing, too. Like, that fucking electric blue, man, looks so goddamn cool. Just look at it and just be mesmerized and get lost in her beauty of pure thrash electric blue. I love it. This is my favorite one so far. In fact, if I had got the Master of Puppets one, I probably wouldn't have shown it off anyway. Because a buddy of mine at work, he loves Master of Puppets. It's his favorite, and it's, like I said, it's the best Metallica album ever. So I was going to give that one to him if I could get my hands on it. But, you know, this is fucking cool. This is tight, man. I just can't stop looking at it. It is so fucking cool. There is a little bit of, but it looks really cool. The black and the blue and the Metallica, just I can't express how good this looks, ladies and gentlemen. I love it so much. So awesome, man. All right, going back in the protective plastic. It just warms my tired and cranky soul of just I didn't even contemplate it. Like, I saw it and I bought it. I didn't even think twice, man. That's how you know you want something, when it's just, should you get it? Yes. The answer is yes, you should. You know, that's how you know you really, really want something, when you just buy it without any remorse. I'm so happy, folks. I really am. These two albums, man, just, they look so good. I will have to give you guys an update on how they sound, because damn, and these are probably sounding a lot like the re-releases of them, which, I mean, the original pressings are going to sound the best, in my opinion, but those things are stupid expensive, and I don't have that kind of money. These look really awesome, ladies and gentlemen. Really, really fucking cool, man. I cannot wait for my next day off just to fucking plug this shit in and listen to it, because I bought myself a brand new player. This is Walmart's cheapest one. I did want the Audio Technica one, because Audio Technica is just the best brand, in my opinion. There's a microphone that they have that I really want, that I'm saving up for. But I did get a new record player to play it on, folks. This is, what one is this? Is the Crossley one. The whole thing, this and the two albums, was like $99. They're like $22 a pop for an album. The double albums, like Hardwired, were like $28, if I remember correctly, and then this bad boy was like $44. But yeah, man, I'm so happy. My old player shot the shit a while ago. It was an old one that I got at a garage sale, and it served me well for whenever I wanted to borrow vinyls from any of my friends who have them. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Walmart exclusive colored Metallica albums. There was different ones. It wasn't just Metallica. There was Five Finger Death Punch. Like I said, there was the fucking Trolls one, which what? I even got this really cool Freeze 'em All t-shirt. I ordered it last month and it came in last month, like at the end of the month. It's actually really hard to find a Freeze 'em All shirt. It's kind of tricky just because I love that concert. I have the DVD around here somewhere. I don't exactly know where. I think it got kind of shuffled around during my move to this apartment. So I gotta hunt that bad boy down. But I just love this t-shirt. I love the Freeze 'em All logo. Just like the skull. I love that he has a fucking ice mohawk. Like, that's fucking badass as fuck, man. So fucking cool. And it says Freeze 'em All on the bottom. So cool. I literally listen to Trapped Under Ice every time it snows hard. It's just a thing I do. It's so good. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So those are the Metallica colored albums. There are more. Like I said, they had all 5 of them. But I wasn't gonna spend that money on it because I gotta be a little more responsible with my money. You know, rent is around the corner here. So, you know, I got the 2 that I wanted Master of Puppets, but these 2 you can't go wrong with them. So, ladies and gentlemen, have you got these albums? Let me know in the comments below, and in the comments below as well. Tell me what your favorite Metallica album is and why. So that is all I have for this very special edition video for you today, ladies and gentlemen. As always, if you like this episode, you know what you gotta do. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next episode.